on.
Like to see something in a size 54, Sudsy?
Good morning, everybody. How you doing? I'm JB, and welcome to another edition of What's On Today with Discovery Bay, home of the YouTube comic book community channel guide. Let me get some branding up there. This is the show where I'm going to run down my top picks from the sea of comic content that was released yesterday, and then I'm going to run down a lineup of content creators that are either releasing, premiering, or going live. Is this thing even hot? Is this mic even hot? Let me get my banner up. Let me get man, butchered again. Man, I can never get this right. So let's get started by checking out some of my top picks from today's lineup. These channels have been discovered. Let me share the screen. There we go. There you go. Let me get some background music in. Let's see if there's anybody popping in while I butcher this thing. Yes, I do got a couple of people popping in. Thank you very much. I can't hear myself. Can you hear me? Hot mic, hot mic. Hear myself there. Let me turn this microphone up there a little bit. Okay. Let's get the overlay on here since I'm actually by myself today. Boom. Let me move the screen around a little bit so you can see what I got going on in there. And refresh. Good morning, everybody. Thanks for joining me this fine morning. I got a couple people popping in. Keep it, yes, definitely. I got to keep it clean on the channel guide show. Comic Foos popped in. Thank you very much. Unruly's here. Thank you very much. Gentlemen, let's get to the lineup today. So in today's lineup, I missed a couple of really good. I was trying to go on earlier, but I couldn't go on earlier. But please, if you get a moment, check out two videos that were streamed this morning that were premiered this morning. Big Will premiered a video titled How I Grade Comics, Lois Lane 106. And then Chaos in Comics showed me like 5 titles I have never heard of before in a title called Indie Comic Hall, It's Alive, Dinosaurs, and Mars Bots. We can hear you. Okay, we can hear. That's good. I can't hear. I need to check this because I can't hear anything. Audio. Microphone? No. Test. Yeah. All right. Anyway, I guess there's nothing to hear because like I'm by myself. So anyway, here we go. Let's keep going with the lineup here. So today at 2 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Eastern, my man Trinity over at 2nd Street Marvel is premiering a video titled X-Men number 5, Dawn of X. That's interesting because he's picturing number 4. Because I just read number 4 and it was fantastic, man. I enjoyed it. And I know Edwin, who's my inspiration, is telling me it's doo-doo water, but come on, man. I thought it was fantastic. Okay, at 2:35 p.m. Pacific, 5:35 p.m. Eastern, right here on this channel, I'm going live today with the next edition of the Comic Book Pop-Up Shop Show. That's right. This is where I offer a buy it now opportunity in what I like to call the Keep It Thorough starting line. That's right. I forgot how to be on the stream by myself. Yeah, JB forgot how to be on a stream by himself. You're absolutely right. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Send me the invite. I'm home all day. But at 2:30 p.m. Pacific, 5:30 p.m. Eastern, come back over here and check out the Comic Book Pop-Up Shop. I'm offering 10 rounds of buy it now opportunities in what I like to call the Keep It Thorough starting line. And what does that mean? That means anybody that's participating live can be the first ones to claim a book simply by entering the letter after the starting line pops in the live chat. Now, any book that goes unsold can still be claimed by referencing the round and the letter. So next up at 5:15 p.m. Pacific, 8:15 p.m. Eastern, over at the Lindsay B channel, she is premiering a video titled Harley Quinn Booty Poppin' Mail Call. And that should be fun, definitely. Now, it is Monday, and I'm not sure if the New York Warriors are going to be going on tonight just chilling, but they're normally on, and you know how it is on Comic Core, 5 nights a week, folks. They're going live, 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern on the Comic Core, and I'm on tonight because Modern Men is on tonight. And it's been just a fantastic show. If you're not watching us on Modern Men, you're missing out. Seriously, the stuff we're reading has been fire. The interaction with the chat has been awesome. And if you're open tonight at 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern, come on over and check us out. Now, of course, tonight, to close out the show, come back here, because if you can't sleep, man, I'll be up. I'll be drinking. It's a good time. This is Disco After Dark, a comic book community live chat for adults. I'm dropping F-bombs. I got a potty mouth. It's a good time. Kicked myself out of my own studio again. Twice. You got to make sure that you're on the next page before you hit the back button. So now that I'm over here, I can hit the back button. But I wanted to go over the next section, which I haven't been given enough love to, the top picks. Right underneath the community playlist, we've got the top picks. And man, I had to go back, and this was a week ago, but I'm telling you, I had to go back and see this. If you guys haven't seen this AOS V69, the sickest comic book unboxing of all time, from Craig69 to Billy over at Economics and Comics, I'm leaving this link up all day. Come over to the page and check it out. It was awesome. One of the best AOKs I've seen in quite a while. Also on my top picks list, this morning, Bueller streamed Is Hollywood and Comics a Good or Bad Thing? And there's a lot of great comments there. Please check that one out and drop a comment on that one, because then he has topic points. They discuss the comments. It's great the way they do that. Now, Fuminati right here, baby. I'm part of it. I'm in. The Foo Crew. I'm part of the Foo Crew, and he did an unboxing this morning on a new mystery box. By the way, the packaging was impeccable. And if you're not watching this, cute Mr. Garrel does the reviews with the kids. It's just too much fun, folks. So you definitely want to check those out. What else have I got in my playlist? Asian Funk, Gem Mint, Dylan's comic book rants, and hey, man, the immortal Biggie Shack actually entered a contest. So you definitely want to check that out. And did that over here. Turn the branding off. Get this overlay off of my face. Now, that's it for the lineup. But as always, I like to close by opening a random package from this crazy, stupid pile of comics I have left to open in a segment titled, What's in the Box Already? So I'm going to take a suggestion from the chat if I have anybody. Hey, Z, thanks for stopping in. I've got Mr. Robert, the comic book G-Spot is here. Comic Intellect is in the house. Thanks for stopping in, everybody. I just did a quick lineup of what's coming on tonight. I'm late. I was supposed to be on an hour ago, but life happens, my friend, especially when it's the first day back at school with the kids. That was really a good time this morning. So anyway, I'm going to open up a package from this pile, but I just need somebody from the chat to give me a number between 1 and 17. 1 and 17, and I'm going to go grab a package and see what we got. Come on, chat. Be there for me, baby. Thanks for joining me this morning. James Watson. Man, I got a lot of books for you. They're coming in from all over. Sounds good. 1 to 17, folks. Just give me a number between 1 and 17. That's Awkward Sip of Coffee. Ode to Pocan Joe. The Comic Jabroni. Man, I gave Jabroni a shout out this morning. I don't want to boast everybody, but Mr. Jabroni right here was my inspiration. He does this thing where he just kind of talks to you from his garage, and it got me fired up a couple weeks ago. I don't know how many, maybe a month and a half, maybe 2 months ago. And I said, a body in motion stays in motion. The Jabroni's got me fired up. Get your fat ass on the treadmill. And I did, basically to watch streaming content. Anytime I'm watching streaming content, I'm just on the treadmill. I weighed in this morning, and I was happy. I was so happy I had to get a hold of it. So we're going with the Comic Jabroni's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. What's in 5? Ooh, a box from Matthew Roberts, Mr. Comics 89. Let's see what we got from Mr. Comics 89. Where's my razor blade? All right. And if you're not watching Edwin the Comic Jabroni, you're missing out. Check him out. He's got a YouTube channel. He's got Instagram. Oh, yeah, and he taught you how to make a real old-fashioned. Okay, so we've got a very nice, great packaging, by the way. Mr. Comics 89, you ain't playing. You've got a Gemini mailer, which kind of tells everybody you know how to ship comics. And then you're coming with the pull tabs, and you know how I love me some pull tabs. So pull tab, pull tab, pull tab, and pull tab. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. I know I love me some. Oh, snap. Intellect. What did Intellect say? Hey, Joe, I'm going to show him a new video, man. Let me highlight that. Hey. We have got some help on the stream today. How you doing there, Biggie Shack?
Yo, I didn't know you meant right now, dude. I thought you meant 5 o'clock.
No, we could do. Yeah, that's for later. I was just, trying to go live, get the lineup out. I said I was doing it every day, and I was not going to do it this morning because the girls had me all messed up. But you know what? Every day, I'm going to do it every day, 5 days a week. Let's see what we got here from Matt at Mr. Comics 89. Interesting. What have we got? What the heck was JB buying over here? Well, these are cool. Okay. Let's see what we got. Where are you out and about to, my friend? Fire Davis is in the house. Says, what's up? Cool. Yep. Were you live earlier? I didn't get to follow you around earlier.
I don't think so. No.
All right. So here we go. I'm going to put you in the little spot here. JB's going to take the big. And this is from Matt at Mr. Comics 89. This is some random stuff that I think he was putting up. We've got Batman Legends of the Dark Knight number 3. And then on the other side, you've got Batman Year 1 Annual. Interesting. Next up, we've got Fantastic Four number 358, a triple-sized anniversary spectacular. Fantastic Four 358, a triple-sized anniversary spectacular. Hey, Trinity, how you doing? I was just kind of highlighting that you got something coming up today. You're doing a premiere. Also, Fantastic Four number 348. Fantastic Four 348. Thank you, Jabroni. Yeah, dude, I'm sure you've helped more than one person be active, man. I'm sure you've helped more than one. Okay. Oh, man, never go wrong with that facsimile edition of Fantastic Four number 1. Facsimile of Fantastic Four number 1. Okay. How about the Uncanny X-Force number 9? Uncanny X-Force number 9. And we've got 2 Wolverines. Must need these to fill in. I've got 157 and 159. 157 and 159. There you go.
Nice.
You know what? That's funny. I probably should have checked. Matt sent some books for now these got to be mine. Because he also sent some books for James Watson too. But I think he labeled those. Pretty well anyway. So I mean, think about that. For the show, I did the lineup. I did a box unboxing. We're only at 15 minutes in. That's not too bad.
No.
Man, I probably could have squeezed the show in early. I was trying to get in before Big Will. Big Will did a really good one, man. I was in there for it. The way the Big Will does his grading video, where he busts out the black light to look for holes and look for color touch, that's fucking slick.
Yeah,
oh man, I'm gonna get banned now for dropping the F. Also, another thing that he does is he makes sure he does the page count, which is important, and he actually reads the grading criteria as he's trying to slot, the book. So he'll tell you, at a 4.5, you can have top center, centerfold can be detached at the top staple, all those real intricate rules of the different letters, the different grades. He breaks that shit down. And I think that's cool as hell. And then this morning, man, if you're not, I know you guys are having fun this year, but Chaos is having a great year so far, man. He got some indie books. He put 5 titles up, I believe, and I had never heard of any of the 5 titles. So that's something to look for, man. There's some good reads out there. And Chris Sarda is about the read. He's not about the art. He's about the read. And that's why I really appreciate his reviews. Also, who else killed it today? Our man Dylan. Dylan dropped some videos. Man, Dylan's channel is awesome. You guys got to check out his stuff. He's been doing great. Anyway, J Hood Creative has stopped in and says, "Hey guys, how you doing, J Hood? Thanks for stopping in. If there's anybody in the chat right now, and I do got 12 people joining me, if you guys have got some content or know of some content that's coming up tonight that's I haven't talked about yet, drop it in the chat and I'll go ahead and highlight it for everybody and anybody who's watching on the rewind. A couple things I had mentioned is, we don't have any thumbnail up for Modern Men tonight on Comic Core, and there was no thumbnail for Home of the New York Warriors, and they're normally chilling on Monday nights. So, hey, thanks a lot. Z Collects went ahead and dropped the link for that Big Wheel grading, and you can either hit it there or go to the homepage because I've still got it in the live stream playlist. All right, Cardstock Variant is stopping in. Says, "Yeah, good afternoon, boys. Thank you for stopping in, man. I like that new handle because the new variants for DC are made of that thicker paper. Cardstock Variant, pretty slick. I'm digging that. So, what have you got planned for today, Biggie?
I think I'm gonna skip hunting books down. I was just grabbing some grub for the family, and I'm getting ready to hop on with you with the pop-up shop.
Cool. Hey, we've got Area 51 in. Thanks for stopping in. And James Tamboro says, "Hit that like button." I like the sound of that. Comic Food is in the house. I was just shouting you out earlier. You killed it with your new mystery box. By the way, I've got 2 Spider-Man booth boxes, so we need to schedule something. Anybody out there got a couple of Spider-Man booth boxes you want to open up with me? Let's do a stream together and open up some Spider-Man booth boxes. I'll go onto your channel. I think Hoodat might be waiting on a couple of those. All right. So, Funk Comics 814. I love the name. I've never heard of you before, but thanks for stopping in. NWO for life, he says. That's stuff. Right. Good stuff. So, this is what I read this weekend, and I want to get your opinion on these. Okay. One, I read X-Men 4, and last Friday we had the little conversation, and my buddy over there, I'm sorry, the comic jabroni said that X-Men's been doo-doo water, but like, dude, I disagree. Man, I thought the last issue was fantastic. The dialogue, they're in that boardroom, and I mean, come on, Magneto's laying it down. This is what countries do. When he told them, we're going to use that money to buy your banks, buy your networks, buy your politicians. I mean, man, that was breaking it down. And the whole time that they're in that boardroom, you've got those 2 strike teams above and below them just getting their asses handed to them. That was fire, man. So if you're not reading X-Men 4 was fantastic. Hey, James Watson said he's dropping some content. Video comics unboxed for all Spider-Man. I can't wait to see the video you drop from the shit you get from us, because it's basically going to be a huge haul from the United States.
Oh my God.
I mean, how many? He's probably got 5 or 6 sellers that have sent books to me to consolidate to send out to him. He's got a ton of stuff coming.
Yeah, you're networking for him. That's awesome.
Yeah, well, we were trying to grow the community out in Europe over there. Now, I also read Marauders 5. This was slick, bro. There's a scene in here where Storm, they've got these things that kind of dampen the mutant power, and Storm's like pulls out a knife, sticks that guy in, and yeah, man, that was awesome. And then I read this. Now I had to read it twice. Okay, Star Wars 1. I'm a huge Star Wars fan, guys. I'm a huge Star Wars fan. And I'm not going to give any spoilers, but I enjoyed the hell out of this. But then I was watching Blast It or Stash It last night, which, by the way, gentlemen, it's back. It's back live. Come back and start watching it. Blast It or Stash It is one of the best comic review shows out on YouTube, and it's back live. Sunday nights, you got Huey, you got Pocan Joe. You never know if Drew Manchu is going to pop in, and they're going over books and giving you their hits. Both of them passed on Star Wars.
They still got Spider Grandpa?
Oh, Spider-Gram's definitely. Okay. Hey, thanks, Z, for popping in, man. I appreciate you. They both passed on this. I initially read it and was like, no, I loved it. After they commented on it, I had to go read it again. I still love it. I don't know what
Yeah.
to tell you, man. I'm a huge freaking Star Wars fan. I still loved it. I always wanted to know what happened. This is filling in those scenes after Empire Strikes Back, before Return of the Jedi. What happened in between there? You know, Luke just lost his hand. He just had this confrontation with Vader. His mind's all over the place. I thought it was great, man. But maybe it's because I'm just an over-the-top Star Wars fan. You know, I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. I think you're just maybe less of a critic than most of these.
I
people
want to
that you
like things that I get.
Yeah,
I
you
want to
do.
like them.
Right.
John's Comics with Kids. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate you, sir. Another awkward sip of coffee. Anyway, what a great weekend, folks. I don't know if you saw this weekend. I told BLC on Saturday, because he hit me up a little late, and said, hey, are you interested in selling on Saturday? To which I'm like, yeah, you know, I can give you a couple hours. I can't sit in this chair all day, you know. I was there for 8 hours.
What? Oh yeah.
I was there for the
auction?
whole 8 hours of BLC's auction. And then he didn't have very many sellers. There was only like 3 of us at one point. When you only got 3 guys, man, they're just coming and coming. The rounds were coming fast and furious. And we sold a ton of stuff. And I think I got everybody kind of paid. I'm not quite sure. I got to start getting all this stuff packed up today in the next couple hours. And as I send it out, I may be reaching out to some people who I haven't gotten a hold of yet. A couple of people with pop-up shop, your boxes are starting to get full. So after today's show, I'm going to be sending a lot of photos and trying to settle up some of these boxes. Keep in mind, Pope, if you're out there in Two Gun, you guys working on free shipping, man. Come on with it. Let's finish that off. I Love Sign Comics is working on some free shipping. Up the Down 7 is working on some free shipping. Let's fill the box. All right. Anyway, John says he should be teaching, but I'm watching this show and planning my Thursday character review. Nice. Hey, man, I can't wait for those. Hashtag worst teacher ever. Solid YouTube creator. I love it. That's awesome. Okay. Area 51 says, hey, man, take it for what it is and enjoy it. Yeah, I did enjoy it, actually. Definitely enjoyed it. The next thing that I bought, which I can't find out where I put it, I actually may have packed it in somebody's stuff. I'm going to have to go back through. I bought 4-1 because I couldn't wait for it to show up from Houston, and now I can't fucking find the damn thing. Also, you guys have got to know that I'm onto this. Saga 3.
Yeah.
I can't stop, guys. This thing is just crazy, crazy good. It's probably one of the best things I've read. When I did Saga 1 and 2 on Modern Men, I was like, wow, this is awesome. Saga 3, I haven't read it yet, but I went and picked it up. And then the other one that's Modern Men's got me hooked on, and I cannot stop. Black Hammer. Jeff Lemire, Black Hammer. If you're not reading it, man, another one. Just wow. I'm totally hooked on that. Now, at some point today, I'm going to stop and read. I think we're doing JLA 1 through 8, the new Justice League. That's what I'll be reading for tonight's show on Modern Men at 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern. And then I'm looking for a guest for tonight. You know, someone, if you want to come on Disco After Dark and chill with JB, hit me up on Instagram and we'll have a good time. Every show has been a blast.
I gotta say, man, that Disco After Dark is climbing up there in one of my favorite shows, man.
Dude, we have a lot of fun on Disco After Dark, man.
Super fun show.
And, you know, the different cast of guests has really made the show kind of different every time. So definitely looking forward to Disco After Dark tonight. Hopefully you guys could join me if you're, you know, there's a lot of insomniacs in the comic book community, bro. So if you're up late, it's an hour to an hour and a half, unless John's there, then I'll go like 2.5 hours. But it should only be about an hour, hour and a half that we are there for the community to get together and chat with each other. It's a good time. Disco After Dark. That's always a good one. All right. So we're at, you know what I'd like to do is I'd like to take a quick peek and see if anybody's added any new content while I was doing the show, because it's simple. I kind of just update my playlist, and I mean, it's really a great place. I'm hoping that my page becomes a little community stop, a little hub. It's kind of a big shout out page where you just come and see what's going to be on, because, you know, my 2 top playlists are just big shout outs. It's just big shout out to everybody in the community. There's so much great content out there, and I want to share it. I think there's some great creators out there that don't get enough love. Yes, I do put bigger creators in there. Yes, Bueller's in my playlist. Yes, Comic Tom's in my playlist. Yes, Gemsman's in my playlist. But their content is good, man. It's got to be in my top picks. Those guys wouldn't be as big as they are right now if their content wasn't really good. And today's Bueller, this morning's Bueller was awesome. Make sure you guys go back and check that one out. Okay, Saga for the win is what I'm hearing. And yes, Comic Foo says Saga is fire. It is, bro. If you haven't read it, definitely. As a matter of fact, copy, I think 1 and 2 of my trades are off with Anti-Faith, who picked that up, which came over for dinner one night. I was like, here, read this. It's adult content. She got to, I think she got to the, where he visits the sex planet. She goes, yeah, we're going to take this home. And I'm like, yeah, this is a good one. So anyway, I think we're going to go ahead and wrap up. I like to keep this right at about 30 minutes. I was late today. Thank you, everyone that's popped in. Remember, 2 o'clock. You know what? Let's just go over it one more time because that's what JB does. We're going to start the show. We're going to end the show. We're going to go over the lineup. Let's see what's in the lineup today. Let me come over here and get this set up to the right page because I got off the page there. Hey, it looks like James Watson's watching us while playing Fortnite. Good stuff, buddy. Okay, we're going to go ahead and share this screen again. Push me off to the side. I think the overlay will still work with 2 people. Let's see if it does. Yes, it does. So let's go one more time and see what's coming up after me. At 2 p.m., right at the... No, wait a minute. Yeah, at 2 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Eastern, Trinity. That's right. Trinity is doing a premiere titled X-Men 5, Dawn of X, comic book review. Now, I'm wondering, I think maybe Trinity actually does have X-Men 5. Because, I mean, you're picturing X-Men 4, bro. I'm just saying. And, you know, I'm going pop-up shop at 2:30. Everybody knows that. Pop-up shop, 2:30 p.m. And then Lindsay B at 5:15 p.m. She's premiering a video called Harley Quinn Booty Poppin' Mail Call. Dude, Lindsay's fun. She's a lot of fun. If you're not watching her, go ahead and check her out. She's on my playlist. And then come check me out for Disco After Dark. I think that's about it. I think we'll go ahead and close there. So thank you for joining me today. Let me get the branding off Biggie's face. Biggie, thanks for joining me. So I wasn't here alone. I appreciate that. Thank you for everybody that joined me on the live stream today. Two Brothers Comics is in, says, yo, man, thanks for stopping in, man. I appreciate you. Big O, oh, I got a pile of stuff for you too. Thanks for stopping in. Geek Streaks and Comics, thanks for stopping in. I appreciate everybody who is stopping in right now. I'm going to go ahead and play the outro. I will catch you right back here at 2:30 p.m. Pacific, 5:30 p.m. Eastern. And don't forget, everybody,
we had a good time. It was a good time.